So today in this lesson we're going to try to learn the monochromatic technique to remove a marker in a blue or a green screen. But we are not going to use this technique to use markers that are not affected by edges like this or this. That they are easy to remove with a live patch, for example, like this. You just do your roto of the area that you want to change, that you want to affect. You basically put a transform, so you change the position, and you just put it you just merge it over the B. I just put here a small gray node to change a little bit that you can see here how it affects. One important thing about light patch is that you don't want to use blur on the edges if you are not gonna denoise the background. The best way to maintain the quality of the grain using a light patch is not using blur on the edges. It's a little bit tricky, but it's the best way, because as you can see here, if you use blur, you're affecting a little bit of the area that you don't want to affect, that you don't want to match again. But well, this is not the topic of today. We're gonna see how to, for example, how to deal with these blur edges here, where you can see the pink is affecting a little bit of the inside and the blur, and you can just you could use a roto pane node and start changing the areas here, just matching these areas and put it here. But it's not what you want. You want to maintain all the detail. So the way to do it, it's basically choosing the area that you want to affect, this area here. You're going to take the saturation down to 0, all the way to 0, and then you're going to put a color correct node or a gray node, and you're going to start moving the gain, moving the colors, so till the point that you can get rid of the marker as much as you can. Okay, we're gonna do this in all the 3 channels, because it's a blue screen. The blue is not gonna create a great difference if you change it. And after that, you're gonna put a clamp. You want to put a clamp. You want to change it, because all this area here, like the center of this marker, even if you don't notice it at the first sight, it's the values are very, very huge, as you can see, and you're gonna have to clamp it. Not too much though, because you don't wanna mess with all the values. So now that you get this tone here, where you cannot see anymore where was the marker, it was right there. You're gonna sample. You're gonna take a sample from here, and you're gonna take this is what you're gonna get, and you're gonna take a sample of the color that you're gonna match right here, these tones here, and you're gonna divide it, both of them, and you're gonna multiply them on top of your scan, and this is what you're gonna get. As you can see, even all the markers here start to get a little bit more difficult to find. But you have to be very accurate. As you can see, it's not perfect, but yes, it is in this area here. And now you're basically just gonna apply the rotor that you have here. You can use a tracker if you want to maintain for a little bit the effect, and you're gonna merge it on top of the original. And as you can see, it works pretty well. Keep the detail, keep the grain. It's very good, and it works very good. You can put a grade after. Doesn't do much, but I thought it was a nice touch over there. So yeah, this is basically how you deal with these edges here when you want to remove a marker. So yeah, that's it for it.